Hi guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me, my guys? What's good, my guys? Design Syndrome here. How y'all doing? Let me check here. I don't know how to make the chat visible, like in the in the stream itself. How'd y'all doing? Did you manage to make the final pieces? Did y'all manage to make them for the day, the last one? There's a bit of lag, I feel. Nice, nice. Let's just wait for a couple more peeps to get in. I'm letting the people know in the Discord. So how's it going? Let me know. Did you all finish today pieces? Or today piece better? It's the quality all right, my guys? Let me know, please. Let's just... Perfect, nice. Thanks, Romy. Nine people. Okay, let's go. Hi guys, please, nice to have you here to end this challenge together. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's just jump into the Discord, take a look at the pieces. I'm not gonna do everything till the last stream that we did, but just go over them and see if there's any like recurrent like thing that pops into my interest that I feel like should comment on. But overall, from what I've been seeing, you've all improved a lot, so that's good. Let's get rid of the music. Bye. Rid of this. And nice. Let's hop into the Discord. Here's the pieces from the feedback channel. If you're not in the Discord, you can join from the links below, from my link in bio and all of that stuff. There you have the link to my Discord. Actually, let me see. No, it's okay. Perfect. What's up, bro? Nice here, reviewing all of your work. So nice here to see like all the pieces, the 30 pieces of the challenge. Oh, sorry, I need to put here. They're better, right? Me like so. Really cool work. This was mine for today. Call this mind. Again, this dude always did like super cool pieces. This is not the best one from you, I feel. But it's pretty. Also, I guess everyone also did something quite spooky and disturbing because of the Halloween thing. Free high quality HUD mockup. I'm not sure, my guy. I think Doron Studio has a pretty cool like all that is like merch design. He has a lot of cool stuff for free. Here also the Romy one. Okay. I feel like you don't for this one to put the words, like it's cool for the, I guess, like for the challenge wise, but you didn't need to put the words. I feel like it retracts from the design, like just the shapes. That would have been like really awesome, and also a notch down in the texture side. I think that would have been cool also, because the texture is too aggressive, I feel, for this one. And also the contrast is not right for the typography. You can see like it's getting sort of lost here and there. So yeah, I would take out the words, but the concept it's cool how you go like through all the emotions, and I like that it's not linear, like there is a lot of like convoluted like the journey you go through. I really like it. I also like this poster. I feel like this one is way better. Like these colors here I don't love on the top, on the bottom, but I like the idea of the piece. That is what's important. Yeah, really like it. Okay, here bro, forgot to get this one posted, but after a rewatch of Apocalypto and pulling screens from it, came up with this one. A main star almost played an incredible character, and was the Mayan Aztecs. Okay. Really cool piece. I like the rhythm and the contrast, of course. I feel like the rhythm is too monotone, you know what I mean? Like almost, I like this hierarchy, but I feel like this part and this part are two the same, like the bottom and the top and the bottom part, you know? Like the rhythm of the pieces it's too much the same. It would have been cool maybe to make this entire the one at the bottom, to make it like an entire strip, maybe a bit bolder. Well, I guess you did that here also. Yeah, I like it. I would have maybe played with some empty space, to play a bit with the negative space a bit more, but I get it. It's also a design decision. I like it. It's cool. Oh, this one I saw that really caught my eye. I really like this one. Brookhampton. Is this from a series or something? Excuse me if I don't know the characters or whatever. Here, for this kind of style of poster, when you have all this space, you see like the blank space in the text, in the body of text, in the text. Sorry, that's called reverse, and it's very jarring to the eye. Like the text is not well justified. Like you should maybe check that. Like I know I use it sometimes, but on purpose in a different kind of piece. But when you're making stuff like this, that is more like editorial. Like it's important that when you squint your eyes, for example, you don't see gaps within the gray of the text, right? How long have I been designing for? I don't know, my guy, like 10 years, over 10 years. Because I mean, professionally, you can say like living off of this, let's say 8 years. I don't know really. I don't know, because I've been really like doing images and that stuff since like even before I started studying, like over 10 years, I would say. But working graphic design since 21, 22, that would be 8 years, 9 years. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, I was still commenting on this one. Besides the gaps on the text, I really like how you make the composition and the text and the grid that is sort of off here, because you set it up here with this tree, and then this one is kind of offsetted, and then these two go like in the middle. Like it's not following like any grid, I feel. But it looks cool regardless. I don't know, I like it. I would maybe have played in making some parts in the body of text a bit bolder or larger text to make another level of hierarchy within the text itself. But yeah, I like it. And I also love the hero image like at the bottom and the effect, really cool. Where here my guy, he already knows. This is cool. This is very cool. I love it. I love it. Nothing more to add to it. Here, where is my mind? This one I like the chaos and I like the fury that it has, but I feel like if you're gonna do something like this, make it even more fucked up, you know what I mean? Like make it really distressed that you can't even see like the there is a body there, right? Like give it so much fury. It's because where is my mind and the convoluted thing around his head. Like I feel it's very literal. Maybe you can give it a spin to it, I don't know. But the effects are cool. I give you that it's pretty cool. It's cool as an image, but I feel like where is my mind at the top is too, like it's too evocative of a thing to make it that literal, you know what I mean? Like if you go and watch the previous feedback rounds that we did in the first one, we talked about that a lot. Which is not to say that it's bad it's not bad or good, you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying something to kickstart you in the next step that you would take to make something like more conceptual, let's say. Here, stare, the same, the eyes, it's quite literal. But the composition, it's cool, I like it. Maybe if you could make like more hierarchy within the eyes, that would be awesome also, because the weight is too much here, and also the contrast. If you squint your eyes, you can see like this eye, has too much contrast, and it's taking too much of the attention. And it's not really being directed anywhere, like it's just floating here in comparison to the other eyes. Cool. You see, super simple, but it says it right there and you can see it in the design. He made the piece still, he sat down. Cool. Graphic design, you know what I mean? Oh, this one I saw and I really liked it. But I feel like the composition, like, I don't know, I kind of like it now. Because I feel like this to the cut, to bring this to the edge, to the absolute edge. Like maybe if you had the entire turtle in the middle, and maybe with some foliage here. I don't know, I feel like the piece goes too much to the right, to the left, but then you balance it out with the yourself and the remember the text at the bottom. Yeah, I think it's okay now. If we cut it this out, nah, it's okay. Yeah, I like it. I like the texture also. Here too much of the text is getting lost in the texture, I feel. I like the concept movie poster. Almost fine, almost here, almost together, almost done. Yeah, I like this one. Because it's simple, but it's like it's trying to say something with this composition in the place that is put together, you know? So that I like, really simple composition and really simple gesture that's communicating something, you know? I like the concept of missed opportunity. I don't know about the execution of this, like what were you trying to say? I guess it's interesting and it's like maybe there is something here, but I don't know about the typography combination and also the like the placement overall of the elements. However, let me see. Trigger almost. I wanted to make all of the elements seem like they are moving using speed lines. Almost. I wanted to make all the elements seem like they were moving. Ingredient, the lower part is moving from left to right and the star missing the hole. Yeah, no, I don't see it, my guy. I don't even understand what you try to do here. The lower part moving from left to right, so this part. Oh, like the star should have fallen here, but it's moving. Okay, yeah, it's interesting concept, but I don't know. You could have animated this slightly in Photoshop, but yeah, not super. I don't even know how the hierarchy also is kind of funny and not really well executed, I feel. Because also this is taking me away from the fact that this is sort of moving. Like maybe if the composition were a bit more vertical and this was falling, like I'm gonna try to do it in Photoshop. Let's just save the image here. Let's see. Let's see. You are seeing, guys? You're seeing this? Yes. Okay. Let's see if we do this. It doesn't matter. I'm just maybe like this. This I'm gonna kill the colors. Let's put it sort of in the middle. And actually, let's see what happens if we... You can see like now it's also like now that it's sort of more vertical, right? So it's the composition, it's sort of vertical, right? So now you have this that's perfectly linear, and it's almost look like it's almost bothering you that this is not also in the middle, right? So there you have something like missed, like it's missing something, right? Like this thing, like you feel like almost should be in the middle, and that is off to the side, like it's making it like sort of against the composition. So there you have something that is sort of having this missed opportunity like concept, or at least it starts to trying to communicate something like this, because before you had this composition like very asymmetrical. So if everything is asymmetrical, like I'm not seeing really the like the misalignment or the miss opportunity, you know what I mean? So even like this, let's just say, I'm gonna do it super quick. Something like this. A filter blur, ocean blur, let's give it 90 degrees, like so, make it like so. Like this, and now this. Motion blur, let's give it 0 degrees. The typography, my guy, like try to go for things that go a bit better together, you know? Like if it's the same phrase, try to go for the same type, or if you're gonna use different types, make them like contrasting and complementary, you know? Because here it's not the same font, I can see that, but it's also, it's not that different that would make sense to use it, you know? Maybe we have something like this. I'm gonna make it smart layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, something like this. Let's use one of the textures. This is the effect that I always use, guys. Something like this, and then on top of this, we're gonna drop a levels. You see, guys, maybe something like this works better. Let me know what you feel like. Something like this, I feel it works better, or at least it seems more intentional, you know? But I like that you tried to go for something really hard, because, but take a look at, you see it's like a, no problem, my guy. Like try to make, if you try to make like a really clear decision, right? To make things really linear, and then one thing it's off center, breaking the composition, and through those tools you try to say something about the piece, you know. I don't even know if this is perfect or if this is even good, you know, but I'm trying to let you know about the process of thinking that goes into like, okay, how do I communicate anything, you know. Actually, I'm gonna save this because I can like it. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's just save it like that. Doesn't matter. Okay, wait. Let me do this. I don't know if this got rid of the original. Oh no, the original is there. And here's the other one. Okay. Let's go back into the Discord. Yeah, the text, we should have changed it, but just compositionally wise, you can make it better. I'm just seeing if something caught my eye. Still showing up to the shop prompt. Mindfulness. It's really difficult for me to finish something in 30 minutes. I have like 3 scraped posters. First version is very minimal. Second version giving more pronunciation into the spotlight effect, mindfulness, and our senses. I like this. It's very literal. Again, like I like the eye and the spotlight thing, but like, yes, it looks more like an infographic, my guy. You know what I mean? I like the eye. I like, you know what I like? Like the eye and the spotlight thing looks like a keyhole, you know? And by that definition, you can start to make something, right? Like you unlock something by the fact of being mindful, you know. There you have something cool to make, like a really cool poster, you know. Like maybe you make the eye like so, and then you make like a really iconic key, you know. Oh, it's part of it? Here my guy is saying the keyhole was definitely part of it. Okay, but it's not looking intentional enough, I feel. Because I feel like I've just discovered it. It can be cool. It can be cool. Like it could be that it's like this. It's okay. Let me see the one like this. Yeah, maybe if it had some text, like. Oh, okay. But let's say if you had this eye right here, and then you had like a cool text, like. I don't know. I'm not very good at, how is it called? At copywriting, you know. That's a skill that I encourage you to take a look into and try to write and come up with cool thing for the poster, because it's really hard to rely on, like, you can see a cool poster with cool effects and cool anything, right? And make you go, oh, that's a cool poster. But you can have a much simpler poster with a nice message and a cool graphic that makes you go, whoa, that's really cool, you know. Like, for example, this with something that had to do with this thing of looking inside and finding the key. Maybe the eye in something like the keys within, like look for the key within or something like this, you know, and then you will have a piece like a bit more closed. Or maybe this is on a door, you know, or something like this. I don't know, but it's something to play. It's really cool. I really like it. This one I like. I feel it's like falling here, like I need something here to balance the piece out. At the bottom, I didn't post yesterday because I was lazy as fuck. Or the as fuck could be like very crossed, you know? Yeah, I feel like the composition, it's too up here and it's missing something at the bottom. This one is really cool. Black, what does it say? I don't even understand, but looks cool. I like it. I really like how he took very different type characters and made them work like within the chaos itself. Like it has nice contrast, like the shapes. I like this one. Yeah. You could pull this shit maybe a bit better, but it's okay. It's a nice search, let's say. Cool effects. Cool. Oh, this one's from Romy. I love this. This is super cool. Solid nature, like a system of pieces. Like you should make print of this. Like you have something here. It's really unique, really cool. Like this, the earth one. Like it's really cool. This is amazing. Please, I'm not gonna react to this guy. God is mine. He rules. He already knows. Petrichor. Cool composition, classic. This is maybe too overdone, you know, like the big hero image with the text at the side. Like we've all done this. Like if you're gonna do this, like bring the detail level to fucking crazy, you know, and make a lot of different hierarchy levels and make it really intricate. But yeah, it's perfectly executed, I feel. Let's see the Repent ones, Gothic, Kurt Cobain. Drink water. I really like this one. Looks cool for a print for a wall, like a big print. I really like it. This is from a YouTube video. Kiki Booba effect was discovered after a series of experiments. Yeah. Yeah, like you can infer like meaning through the sound and how things look. This is like overall graphic design and character design and all of that. They use this a lot in like animation movies, Disney, all of that stuff. Like to convey intention and emotion through the shapes of stuff. I really like the effect on this one. Super cool. I really like this, the texture and the composition on this one. Again, this one really clean, really dope. Like it's kind of falling to the bottom. It has, you see, it's sort of like the other one, the Lazy as Fuck poster, but this one is far more delicate. The piece is breathing a lot more, so it can take the big air at the top, right? Maybe could have something here, or maybe in the middle. Like always, you need to look at the grids that are forming for the piece, you know, in this box here, here, also where you have all of these directions, and you can start to tie the piece together, like placing the elements like in a way that corresponds to each other, you know. This one's mine. I really liked this one. Here I haven't seen this one. This one is really cool. I like these poster mockups. I guess the eye with the stare is really literal. Oh, sorry. But I guess it's really like maybe you find something here, like your style, or a place to start like looking deeper, but you have something here. This one's really cool. I really like. This one's really cool that he made. Like one with a conversation between him and ChatGPT. Yeah, then we have a lot of things. Oh, this is really cool. This one's really cool. The momentum one. I really like this one. Really unique. It's really cool, the negative shape you did here with the text and everything. It's really cool. Mine's full of shit. And pretty literal, but I like it. But maybe I don't know. It's getting too it's not separated against the background. It's getting a bit like modeled, or how do you say it? Like pretty busy here, the design. Like maybe with a white outline or a posterized effect, you can separate it a bit better. Oh, sorry. See what we have here. Oh, it went to the bottom. Shit. Oh, here we're back. Let me drink a bit of water. Okay. My internet is dying. I'm preparing a tutorial, guys, on how do I get the good quality uploads for Instagram and all of that. It's kind of easy, but it has like a little trick. This one's cool. I like the accents of color. This one's cool. Oh, this other that I made. I remember this day I wasn't feeling like doing anything. I did this like at the last second, and it turned out great. I really like this poster. Also, what I really liked about this poster is the idea of the machine, like the city like chews you up. I was in New York a couple of weeks back, and the city like eats you up for sure, and you can see it in the people that lives there, you know. So I get it's not that literal, but I get it's really cool concept. Here also, my guy, you are trying to convey two difficult ideas, and I don't think you are hitting the spot. Like, I like what you're trying to say, but I feel like that you are missing it for lack of practice. Try to convey simpler ideas. Try to convey simpler ideas first, and as you gain like vocabulary, like graphic vocabulary to start to tell these ideas, then start to tackle this. I don't know how I would tell this, but I get what you're trying to say, right? I like the typography that you used. Like, if even nature has a pattern, then everything is artificial. Yeah. If even nature has a pattern, then everything is artificial. Like, what are you trying to say there? Like, because it has a pattern that repeats, then it must have been made by someone, right? Okay, for I am imagining like if you had like a machine, imagine like you had sort of machine that is like producing all these golden ratios, like in a production line style, you know, or something like this. And then no, I'm not sure. I should maybe see it done or something like that. I like the idea of the golden ratio, but it's kind of not there yet. But I like the concept. Oof. Makes me go like this. I like it. This is cool. A feeling. Like, this is like the one that I made, but you can see machine there, right? And it's not overly explicit, but it creates a reaction in you. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you go like, or makes you like have an instant like visceral reaction to it. Like, this is really hard to explain. Also, you have to have a lot of sensitivity to make the stuff and make the contrasting things like work with each other. Really like it. Okay, this dude is amazing. It's Jake. He does consistently good work. Bro kills the compositions. Super cool. He's really tidy. He manages the empty space really well. Also, I like the texture. Yeah, really like it. The ones that I really like, I'm not gonna give feedback too often because it's not good to get too praised when you're learning. It has to be just enough that it'll give you confidence, but not too much that it make you cocky. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. Hey, Josh, again. Make virtue of necessity improvement. This one is far better. Like, this one is far better. I give you that. This one, I can see the idea. Yeah. This one I like. It could be like vision, but if you invert it, it could also mean improvement. I like it. I like the idea. I don't like the how you handle the typography, maybe the hierarchy levels, but I mean the idea. The idea, it's cool. Like the compositional idea of the graphic way you find to tell this. I like it. Wow, these ones are cool. Really messy, but cool. Well, I don't know if messy. This one is the flaneur one. Really went for a journal. Design play here, large, medium, small. Really like it, super different. I get like the traveling feeling from it, from the journal thing. I love it. Again, Romy, really cool. Really like it. Dance with colors. October challenge 23. She could easily make like a print with this. Oh my dog. Okay. Compress. The God one. The God one was brutal. People came at me for my piece on Instagram, you know, the one with God and dog. Democracy, freedom to choose but not to speak. Okay, I see you. Crossfade, really loving this. I've seen this before. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen this before, but I like for the concept. Child geometry. Crossfade. I don't know how it directly links, but I feel like there's something there. It makes me go, cool. This one got me hate on Instagram because it's like I'm taking shots at fucking God. Let's see if it loads. I just don't react. And I don't want to be like whatever, but I also try to don't react when people say nice things to me. Like, you can't ignore the bad and just take the good, you know? Because the truth is that people online, they don't really you I mean, you like my work, but you don't know me. So it's not that good also for my mental health that I take if I took to heart everything that people tell me how good I am, I would probably become an idiot, you know? So I don't take to heart the good, but also the bad, because they don't know me. Like, I think that myself, for example, I'm overly rated. I don't think I'm as good as people make me to be. Imbalanced, super imbalanced. It's good. Basic design theory. But again, this guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, also the thing with talent and being rated or underrated, like to have a presence of social media, you have to be good at that. I'm good at communicating myself as a social media design influencer, whatever. Like I'm good at that. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a good designer, right? But that it's design, that it's communication, and I've been good at that. I know people that are probably better designers than me, that have more career. They don't have as much social media clout, because the reality is there is more paths to take in design than the social media stuff, you know. So always bear that in mind when you see that your pieces are not getting recognition online or whatever. Like social media, it's what it is, but you need to design for social media, right? Like you can make a cool poster. I've talked this in the other stream, but it's not the same to design a poster that it's gonna be on the wall or in the street, or it's gonna be watched in a device like this, you know. Like this is real screen real estate. It's very different, and you have to take into account how also people are using it and how long are they gonna take a look at your piece. So yeah. Well, again, I'm not reacting to the ones I always do. Eudaimonia. This one's really cool. I like it. Permanent Glue did one really similar to this. I like this one. Like the composition is really powerful. Oh, this one is made with the trendy design ideas, where you can find trendy design ideas, where I can put the chat so you can see it. I'm not sure. Give me 1 second, guys. Windows capture. I don't know which one is it. No. No, I don't know how to put the chat. Bummer. Where can I find trendy design ideas? Pinterest, also Instagram. Like the algorithm will feed you the things that you most likely to consume. But I don't know what I think about seeking out like trendy stuff. Like you should get nurtured by the things that you naturally like. Some of them will be trending at the moment, some will not, right? But I wouldn't advise like go chasing the trendy thing, you know. Which one? Here's the most pro tip you will ever get. Yeah, it's sort of what I said, but also don't keep it that shut off, you know, like don't close yourself to new stuff, but don't go looking for stuff just for the fact that because that is trendy, you know, because if you're looking for the trendy thing, I can assume it by the question itself that you're looking for outside validation, you know. If you're going for the trendy thing, it's because you like to make stuff that is trending because you'd like to have the recognition of your peers. And I don't think there is nothing particularly wrong about that, because we are social beings, we need that social recognition. But don't make it paramount to your development as an artist. Like, first develop who you are and develop your own vision. And you'll do that by trying to replicate and trying to feed and trying to nurture the parts of you that want to make art and that will feel attracted to certain things, and go after those things, right? Then the validation comes later. Don't go seeking after it like before time, you know. If there's anywhere, even if there's anywhere a time to go looking for that validation. Hope it makes sense. I kicked my computer. Let's go back. But yeah, guys, if you have more questions, please leave them in the chat. I'll reply them as I go, because we're reaching the end of the feedback, because all of the pieces, like, go rewatch the previous streams, like, because the things that we've talked about, it really repeats. Like, later I'm gonna do like a specified subject, like, for example, typography, feedback rounds, and things that are more specific and with a clearer brief, like design brief, so we can really get in the nitty-gritty of the stuff, right? That will be far better for you in the terms of the specific subjects that you want to learn, because this was really general. This was we talk more about design and communication than specific composition stuff or typography stuff. So yeah. Which one is yours? Which one is yours? What's your Discord? Yeah, tell me your Discord, and I can take a quick look at it. Oh, this one is cool. It's pretty raw, but it has like a nice I don't know what, you know? Ditya. Okay, here's the number one thing I can tell you. Like, you posted this, you just posted it, like you just joined. You haven't taken a look at the challenge that we are doing. And in design, it's really hard to what were you trying to convey with this? Like, yeah, I guess it's nice to look at, and the only thing that I could tell you off of this is the contrast in the cursive letters. Like, it doesn't go well with the other typography. Like, this straight line here that you're separating with the image, it's pretty, like, it's not cohesive, because here is like has this space, and then on the top it doesn't have it. And also, what's the meaning of the of the plastic texture at the top, you know what I mean? And also, if you don't tell me what you were trying to convey, like, I can't gauge it like properly. I guess it's something like the art of patience, because you have to wait for the flower to bloom. But again, it's too literal, I would say. But yeah, if you're just starting out, like, this is a cool starting block, I feel like. Yeah, you're in a good, if you're just starting out, this is cool. Yeah. Week 2 is on the, it's already, week 2 is already on the YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you'll have the week 1 of feedback, the week 2, and also you have all the process speed art for all my pieces, with some commentary at the beginning of my thought process. But for most, I really was running and did them like running. You know what I mean? But yeah. But tell me, guys, it was hard for you guys to do the challenge? Did you struggle with any days? How did you manage also in the days that you were feeling like you weren't feeling like working? Like, how was that for you? Just create more, but create with an idea of what you want to make. Right, when you try to, for example, that thing of the patience thing, I think the composition, it's nice. I've seen it before, like seeing what ways you can start to, not every time, but sort of push the envelope. And in some of the compositions, try to, like, if you look at 8 pieces, right, for inspiration, try to look at them once and then design, but by just recalling. Don't go like designing and looking at the references one time after the other. Just take a quick glance of a bunch of pieces and then try to remember the feeling of those pieces and try to see how you resolve in your own terms, you know? It was great. It gave me a lot of ideas to build on. That's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah. I guess the short thing would be create more, create more, like make more stuff. That's always the easy way forward, you know. But yeah, guys, challenge was amazing. I'm gonna get back to doing the more YouTube videos, so expect a few more tutorials, and I'm planning on doing some other cool videos talking about design stuff and ideas, and maybe some concepts that help me on my day-to-day, and also not so much only design stuff, because I'm of the view that we are more than what we do for work. You know, we tend to perceive ourselves as designers, as a paramount category, you know what I mean? Like, we are mostly designers, and actually the other things that you do outside design will influence what you have to say about the world, you know, for your work. Right, it certainly happens to me, this that I'm doing right now, if because I have a certain view that I feel that is useful to me, and I need to share it because that's my worldview. So one key feature or one key idea is to start to see yourself as a bigger thing, right? And not thinking as design as this closed off thing that needs to do with work. Like, the biggest design project that you'll have is your life, and the activities that the activities you get involved in are gonna adapt to it or are gonna subtract from it, right? From your goals, for the things you try to achieve. So yeah, expect more content on that. and on my posters I feel I'm gonna add some of those to the print shop in the near future. Not every poster, because not every poster is gonna work for a print, but yeah, if you had any more questions that would like me to answer now, let me know. We can talk a bit more if you'd like. But that was the feedback. If you hadn't seen the previous weeks, please go back and watch them. They have been, there is where we did like the chunk of the correcting and the feedback. But yeah, for me, I was starting to get really tired because I'm not doing collabs right now. I have like 8 that are sitting on the shelf because we are all so like busy, you know. But I'm not taking collabs for the moment, my bro, sorry. But in the future, for sure. What was I saying? What was I saying? I got deleted. Oh yeah, I was getting really tired at the end because I'm recording the thing and then doing the video and then sending it to my editor is right here, and she's editing the stuff in the same day. So it's been really hectic. And also while I thinking of new ideas for more asset packs or the new YouTube videos. That was the main goal of doing this challenge, was to get back in the rhythm of creating every day. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop for this challenge, but I'll create every day, making reels, I have no problem with sitting down to work, but my mind was on a rut. Like I wasn't getting anything before the challenge, which now it's good, amazing. Also doing the feedback rounds and doing this back and forth with you, it's really good for me too, because I get to see like how you design, and I learn from watching what you make. Like design is a thing that's a back and forth street. It's not like I know this formula and I show it to you and now you know the formula. Like design and art are things that are really like, you let me see into the way that you see things, right? And then I learn stuff, right? Because you make resolutions or you resolve design problems in ways that I haven't think about, that I can judge them, of course from my perspective and my understanding of design. But it's always a back and forth, and I think that's the key thing when we do these sort of exercises, you know. So yeah, my guys, if you don't have any more questions, I'm gonna be closing the stream for today. So you have 10 seconds. Dear. No, I'm joking. But let me know. I'm gonna try to keep doing the daily ideas, so you can still go in and check out and maybe see if you don't feel like doing anything, you can still have that for inspiration. But yeah. So okay, my guys, if there is no further questions, I'm gonna close this. I need to go train some more and then call it a day, my guys. Hope it's fine with you. So yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the challenge. Are you a designer daily? What you mean designer daily? Like, yeah, design is the only thing that I do, if that's what you mean. In terms of work. I also like to train a lot, like to cook, like to read. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by designer daily. Yeah, I'm a designer. Yeah, I'm a designer. Yeah, not sure what you meant there. Yeah, for work, I'm a designer. Oh, you mean if I work on a place, like a graphic design place, like in a studio or something like that? No, no, no. I'm a freelancer. I'm making content and also the asset store. The asset store is my work, and I do little client work. But right now, I'm focusing more on the creation of content and setting up more like a business. I'm not doing that much client work now. Yeah, I'm really glad that the assets are cool for beginners. Really glad. Yeah. So okay, guys, I'm gonna bounce again. Thank you so much for being a part of the project of the October. So maybe we do this again next year. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. But please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, go to the site, download all the freebies. If you feel like supporting, you can get one of the paid asset packs. So yeah, my guys, that's it. Thank you so much for being part of this. You already know how it is. Fuck peace. Wish you conflict. See you on the next one. Shit.